Howdy everybody, hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to discuss another thing that has been bugging the shit out of me lately. And it's only been the past few days, so it's kind of crazy. But we're talking about shitty furniture today. Just awful, crappy, no good, eat my ass, online shopping for furniture. It's an awful experience. I hate it. And because I wanted a new desk. My other desk, as nice as it wasn't really doing it for me. I wanted some like drawers and stuff in this one, and specifically I kind of wanted a little spot to put my computer, which the last one had, and I had to the entire process of getting that first one, which was also online, was a huge pain in the ass. But this time was even worse because I thought I could use the things that Amazon had to their best. So like, they have this thing where you can kind of like 3D see it in your room, and I spent maybe a good like 20 minutes just trying to fucking actually both make that work and like line it up in a way so that I can see if the dimensions of my computer fit inside of like the little chamber that it had, and I thought it did. So I was like, okay, cool. And keep in mind, it took me, it did. It took me like 5 different desks that I liked until I actually found one that worked for me and actually fit the damn thing. So I'm like, okay, this is nice. We'll get this nice desk, and it says it's set to come today on the 7th, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's awesome. That is really good news. I'm really happy about that because I have my day off today, so I can just spend the day building it, and it'll be really fun. Which I thought would be the case. However, I think I ordered it on like the 2nd or the 3rd, so it was like it was somewhere earlier in the week. So it's gonna take like 4 days. That's cool. On the 4th, I think I was streaming that day. On the 4th, I'm told that I had a package, and I'm like, oh, okay. I got something else with the thing that didn't ship yet, so I just assumed Amazon didn't tell me it was coming. No, it was the desk that was set to come 3 days later. And I'm like, holy shit. Okay. Oh, wow, that's a big box. Just put it in my room and we'll figure out what to do with it. So, for the moment that came into my room, I was like, okay, I can either leave this massive box. It was a huge box. Like, it's still behind me. I'm not going to show you, but it's a fucking massive box. Like, it could be a door frame for someone's house. That's how big the damn box is. Practically, it didn't fit through my door frame. It's a little bit smaller, but it barely fit. And it was either I leave that stupid box until a day that I have off, or I just build it right then and there, because it's a big box. Like if I wanted to leave my room, I had to like push the box aside because the only place I could fit was right by my door. It was a real fucking nuisance. But at the end, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be so tired if I try to build this in the middle of the night, which is the only time I'd really be able to do it. And then I go straight to work afterwards, so I'm gonna wake up probably like right before I have to get going if I spend the entire night doing that. So I'm like, screw it, I'll just wait a couple days, it's fine. And thank God that was my choice, because like not next day, 2 days later, on the 6th, this was yesterday, I get home from work and I see a box outside my door, and I'm like, oh great, it's the other thing I got, which is another monitor, by the way, because my main monitor sucks balls, so I got another one, and I'm like, I'm gonna use 2 monitors, see how this works. But I like the 2 monitor, but I can't fucking deal with this monitor anymore. It's driving me crazy. It turns itself off all the time. I'm tired of it. So I'm like, okay, cool, new monitor, this is great. I bring it in, I turn on the light, because it's pretty dark in the hallway. I get home at like 11, and I put the box down, turn the light on. It's not the monitor. It's the desk again. And I'm like, what? But I already got the desk 2 days ago. What happened? And then I look at the corner of the box. It says box 2 of 2. So, I didn't realize this, but apparently it came in 2 different boxes. And apparently I didn't get the second box until 2 days later. So, if I had decided that this huge box was such a waste of my space that I wanted it out, and I wanted it gone, I wanted to build it right now, I literally couldn't, because none of the pieces were there. Like, nothing was there. And I'm just like, okay, whatever. I have the pieces now. I'm off tomorrow. I'm just gonna build it during the night. And so I did. For hours. And the biggest red herring for this thing, I should have thought was a blessing, but it really was not at the end of the day. It came with a screwdriver. It came with a whole fuck ton of screws, but it came with a screwdriver itself. So I was like, oh, I'll have to go get up and go find the tool bag and like get the good screwdriver. I'm gonna use this one. I've never made a bigger mistake in my life. I wish I took videos or like sound, just like recordings. Every time I'd use that screwdriver, and I think it was a combination of the screws, the screwdriver, and the wood. They made the squeakiest, loudest sounds. Like, imagine a mouse dying while, like in the most gruesome way possible, and it still being alive for that entire process. That is what the squeaks, the level of squeaks that I had to deal with putting this thing together for every single screw. And it was insane. And I opened the box. I opened the big box first, because I'm like, okay, that's probably like the big piece and like the main pieces, and the second one's probably just like screws and hardware and like the shelves and stuff. The drawers, not shelves. But no. The big box had like 5 pieces in it. One of them was the very big, desk thing. And the thing is though, this thing uses like the cam jolt thing. I don't know what they're called exactly, but it's like a hinge that you kind of like tighten, and it's like a, I don't really know how to describe it, but it keeps things sturdy. And like in order to do that, you need to put like a little screw thing inside, and so that way like you have, and then like it connects to that. Those were all already inside on the thing, and they were all falling out. Someone must have tried to build this already, because it was all just a bunch of loose pieces in there. And I'm just like, what? Well, how did this get to me? Who did this to my thing? And I had to find all the pieces, I had to put them all together. This took hours. The screwdriver they gave me fucked up my hands so much, it was awful. Because none of the screws wanted to actually go in, so I had to use so much force. My hands were all red and hurty, and it still hurt. But it's a good desk. Still sucked to order it, though. I guess that's about it. You have a good day, everybody. Bye.